Michael was a carrack, a great ship of the Royal Scottish Navy. She was too large to be built at any existing Scottish dockyard, so was built at the new dock at Newhaven. Constructed in 1504 by order of King James IV of Scotland, she was ordered around 1505 and laid down in 1507 under the direction of Captain Sir Andrew Wood of Largo and the master shipwright Jacques Terrell. Launched on the 12th of October 1511 and completed on the 18th of February 1512. When Michael was launched in 1511, she was the largest ship afloat, with twice the original displacement of her English contemporary Mary Rose, which was launched in 1509 and completed in 1510. The poet William Dunbar wrote of her construction. Translation: the chronicler Lindsay of Pittscotty wrote of the building of Michael that all the woods of Fife went into her construction. Account books add that timbers were purchased from other parts of Scotland, as well as from France and the Baltic Sea. There were reportedly many cargo loads of timber imported from Norway that were used in Michael's construction. Lindsay gives her dimensions as 240 feet long and 35 feet in beam. Russell notes that Michael was supposed to have been built with oak walls 10 feet thick. She displaced about 1,000 tons, had 4 masts, carried 24 guns on the broadside, 1 basilisk forward and 2 aft, and 30 smaller guns, and had a crew of 300 sailors, 120 gunners, and up to 1,000 soldiers. Henry VIII of England was unwilling to be outdone, and ordered the building of the 1,000-ton Henry Grace at U, launched in roughly 1512. Later known as Great Harry, which was even larger. These ships were the first great ships, the precursors of the later ship of the line. Michael was named after the Archangel Michael and built to support a Scottish crusade against the Ottoman Empire to reclaim Palestine for Christendom. This grandiose plan had to be changed when the commitments of the old alliance with France required Scotland to go to war with England to divert England from her war with Louis XII of France. In August 1513 a Scottish invasion force was assembled to attack English possessions in France. Commanded by James Hamilton, 1st Earl of Arran, the chief ships were Michael, Margaret, and James. Instead of attacking the English, Arran raided Carrack-Fergus in Ireland and returned with loot before proceeding to France. A warship of the size was costly to maintain. Michael was hired by France in late August 1513. After James IV and many of the nobility of Scotland were killed at the Battle of Flodden in September 1513, Michael was sold to Louis XII of France on the 2nd of April 1514 for the bargain price of 40,000 livres and became known as Le Grand Nef de Caus. In March 1514 Michael was reported to be docked at Honfleur because she was too big for the harbour at Jet. Most historians have accepted the account of the Scottish historian George Buchanan that after this, the French allowed her to rot at Brest. Norman MacDougall in 1991 suggested that under her new French name, she may have been used in the French attack on England in 1545 that led to the sinking of the English warship Mary Rose in the Battle of the Solent. On the 19th of July 1545,